We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Big Bear. Sean Bob.
Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Watching this one here today. Career strikeout. Gets swings and misses. And he goes on.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lance Dirtbag. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The designated hitter, Lance Dirtbag.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Strike called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hey, come on, guys. We gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Play ball.
Ready to take his hacks again.
Now
Lands
batting, the
dirtbag
designated
as
hitter.
he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched
Dirtbag.
over the wall last time up. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to center field. Trout looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the National League has now taken a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where
Now
he left
batting,
off.
the designated
Lance
hitter.
Dirtbag
Lance
already 2 for 2. He'll look to
Dirtbag.
add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Line drive. That's a base
got it,
hit
ground
into the
it.
right center field gap.
Hey, 2-2, hit me 2.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Harper.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 4 and the American League 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Now
Dave
batting,
Sims.
shortstop, Dave Sims.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
3. That's ball 4. He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The National League All-Stars used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars, 5-1.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Lance Dirtbag, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Lance Dirtbag. He currently sits in first place in the home run standings despite a lack of production in recent games.
Yeah, I know he hasn't found the power chord in the last 10 games. Homerless over that stretch, but you know as well as I do, this guy's one of the best in the business. If he gets something over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
when you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So striding forward now, Alfredo Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Alfredo Ramirez.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On its and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Play ball. Out. He's safe. Three. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. Out.
Yeah, you slut.
Into the box, DJ Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dirtbag is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, Glenn Dirtbag.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3, out. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Lance Dirtbag, and their runners at the corners now.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. 3, out.
Now batting, right fielder, Lance Dirtbag.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Play ball 3. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3. Out. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
Sim.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Lance Dirtbag. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's coming. Relay, relay, relay.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can.
3, 3, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attendance, please. Red. Number 2, Aaron Godowski. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 2, Aaron Godowski.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Striding into the box, Lance Dirtbag, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Hey, let her fly right here.
High in the air out to center field.
I go.
Cortez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They lead it, though, 11-4. In now for the Reds, DJ Hernandez flew out in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
0-1 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Stand up, stand up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Connor earns his 8th victory of the season. Tyler Mahle was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 11 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that pitched in the All-Star game earlier this year. I like the way this guy goes about his business. He attacks the strike zone, and one of the things he's not afraid to do, let the opposing team put the ball in play. A solid all-around pitcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lance Dirtbag. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 71.
Did a good rip on it, huh?
This one skied out toward right. Dirtbag is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Lance Dirtbag. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome back as the Reds the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging, so it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And when Coach told me,
stepping into the box, Lance Dirtbag.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him. He continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Dave Henry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Henry.
Dirtbag, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner goes for third. Now he'll step off, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
And 1 down now, 1 down.
Runner's on his way to third. Slow roller left side.
Hold on right here.
Play at the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, DJ Hernandez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
It's my birthday!
And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Digging in, Lance Dirtbag. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
Hey, come on, big dog. Hey, we got one here.
Line drive to center field. Cortez is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 71.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now batting. The second
runner
baseman.
at second now.
Jonathan.
Nobody out. And that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to...
So this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2, the final score today. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Bundy earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Robert Stevenson closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to ShowNation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 10 hits.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Corey Oswalt gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, Stephen Naquin. He'll get us started on this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Come on, let it fly right here.
This is line to left.
Make the turn,
And that's off the left field wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Green. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Good lead off is second there. Now the pitch. Green, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Stay through it. Let's go. Try it.
1-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 1-2. Popped him up. Griffin in foul ground. 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Lance Dirtbag. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
The first base.
So here's the cleanup.
That's right.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit.
That's the way to hit the ball right there.
Man,
Good
he's
job.
seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Batting fifth. The catcher.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Two down now. Hey, let her rip right here.
Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Digging in, Woody Griffin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Woody Griffin.
And the pitch. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Yasiel Puig.
Here we go, guys.
High and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka.
Palka.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Palka puts a good swing on it, and there's the ball carrying to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
See this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Ready for another chance? Lance Dirtbag. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hey, stay hot, eh?
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it.
I got it.
And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Lance Dirtbag, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Dirtbag.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Lance Dirtbag 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Scores from second.